Dale, he's my T-bone steak. If I had to label all the guys on my hall, he'd be a T-bone steak.
You know, Dale, the first time I met Dale, I thought he was a stuck-up person.
He's like the Labrador Retriever. I mean, you can't hate Dale. You never can.
He's quiet and he seemed like a know-it-all, but you know, as I got to know him, he's great. He's a really good guy.
And even though he instigates a lot of crap that happens, you can't hate him. It's just, he has that lovable spirit, just like a dog.
He always tells me to be quiet when I need to be quiet.
Loyal.
Gives me advice, wisdom. I actually really use it. Oh, he loves Batman. That's, if you love Batman, you're like my favorite guy.
Likes to work out.
I really appreciate that of Dale. He doesn't diss the Christopher Nolan Batman. Yeah, that's what I look for.
Likes to eat spinach.
Batman compatible people.
That might be his one downfall.
My thoughts on Kyle, he's a weird guy. I'll admit that. Probably the best roommate I've ever had so far, by the way.
He's a great athlete. He loves sports.
Really enjoys his girlfriend. Pictures everywhere in his room, spread out.
The one negative thing I have to say about him is, he's pretty whipped.
He's so careless and just lets me be me. It's great. It works out great.
Not without good reasons. He was friend zoned for a long time apparently, and he really liked came around and long mushy story.
Texted her throughout the day. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I'd probably say that they like each other a lot.
He tucks me in sometimes in my bed, and I always appreciate that.
He's awesome. I love having Kyle around, somebody to play basketball with and watch sports.
Me and Kyle, we love Christmas. It shows what we are and what we believe as two individual humans that are living together.
He's a go-to guy. He can get things done. This year's special. It's special because I'm the RA, and generally I'm a fun guy.
I didn't really get to know Buck that well until my sophomore year, which would have been last year.
The first time I met him, I moved into harder, and he was my TL. He was my TL.
You know, there's some times where I want to rip people's heads off and drown them in the sink.
But now he's an RA, and it's been great to live on this hall with him in charge and work with him.
But most of the time, I'm the guy that's helping them drown the other guy in the sink.
But I chose Schmidt, so it's kind of awkward. I mean, he kind of sort of dislikes me. I mean, he's never told me this, but I think he kind of dislikes me.
So there's always that fun and the fun part about being an RA, and there's always that justice part about being an RA, which always keeps me on my toes.
He's a fantastic RA. He's doing a great job handling all the pressure with that and with all his classes.
He's an RA for a fact. He's the RA of the hall, and you know, I respect the guy.
I haven't written anyone up yet, just because you have a pretty good hall in general.
I like to pay scrupulous attention to human honesty, and you know, that's my thing now.
My job. What does my job look like? Oh man, that's a good question. Well, basically, like I said, I'm a rule enforcer. I'm also that fun guy. I go and make sure no one's killing each other, roommates are getting along, and the hall's clean, fix maintenance issues, or call someone to get that figured out. And just also be a spiritual leader on the hall and invest in those leaders.
We have a lot of secret code talk. Fuck, you know what I'm talking about.
He tends to blow things up out of proportion once in a while. Like, yeah, I'm going on rounds like a good RA. It makes it sound like it's a crusade to the deep Congo, like Navy SEALs. But maybe that's what it takes to be an RA. We'll see.
Really get to pour into them and pour into the other students.
He likes to play classical homage to the classics, which, I mean, it's cool, but he always rubs it in. I like people like that.
RA is my job. But being a student is also my job, so I have to try to find balance of working out 19 credit hours this semester and taking, what is it, 3 Dr. Ramsey classes.
He complains about his classes a lot, though. He's the first person to ever have homework. Oh, Dr. Ramsey gave me this paper again. Like, hey, Buck, it's happened before. This is college.
If you don't know Dr. Ramsey, that might be a good thing, because that means that you're not doing papers for him.
He loves Batman. Instant compatibility right there.
I'm a student, I'm an RA, I'm a person.
Batman, Christopher Nolan, he likes Inception. That's perfect. That's a dream.
I just enjoy life right now. This is a place to be.
But he does a great job of dealing with people and having fun at the same time. He gets in on all the fun.
Harder 3, Waldo 3, whatever it may be, it's a project.